okay, we'll all soon be gone. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind, but everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time.
Standing on the porch in the night, thinking how we used to be way back in time. In time. Barefoot on the grass, open skies. I can feel it every time I close my eyes. My eyes, yeah. Can you remember when we were young and free, like queens upon a thrones? Never surrender, we're having too much fun. Could feel it in my bones. I was never hanging on the beach, catch your tide. Those will always be the best days of my life. My life. There I fell in love, held her hand, kissing while we painted hearts down in the sand. The sand, yeah. Can you remember when we were young and free, like queens upon a thrones? Never surrender, we're having too much fun. Could feel it in my bones. I was never alone.
too close, can't deny. Where have you been all my life? It's a sin, love is blind. What'd you do? How'd you get so pretty? Are you leaving? Are you leaving? I don't need you to know. All the way down in the hole, you push me out of control when the lights are out. You're mine. I am off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning, it's not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. I'm learning the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. I feel I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind and make sure I get to the end. I hope you can see in the dark. It only takes just a little spark to fill up my head with the lights. Lighting the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. Been out of the game for a long time. Not even a rhyme, a reason to stand by. Everybody sees that I'm on a bad side. It's all about to off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see slowly into the silent night, an endless fall. Like cuts from 1,000 knives, I hear you call, but I'm still stumbling in the dark, a silent howl as I dissolve into your arms. I waited now, seduced by a sweet mirage. We could live or we could stay, sedated, stayed wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. We could live or we could stay, sedated, stayed wide awake.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shadows of Remnants, Season 1, Episode 12. Packing in, Season 1 Finale. I am PA Kenny USA, AKRT Studios, and why is there a horde in the building? Who let this in?
I did. I'm sorry. They were pounding on the window. I couldn't help it.
Okay, Raiden, can you please take care of all these people? Not the living one.
I cut him right in half.
Trying to get us on.
I need the blood of zombies!
Yep.
You need the blood of... Wow, you need the blood of zombies, huh?
Yeah, something along those lines. Alright, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
Lordy.
to Shadows of Remnants. As I said, I'm PA Can USA, KDRT Studios. I play Douglas White. As you probably already have guessed, brains are on the menu today.
Mm-hmm.
And, let's bring in our cast and have them introduce themselves. Which one is it? Yay, I got it right this time. Push a button.
Good for the book.
I see you living.
Yes.
How you doing?
Oh no. OBS, don't do this to me. Don't freeze. There you go. Good OBS.
Ha ha ha!
Alright. I think the zombie horde may have gone to OBS.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
oh,
It recovered though.
just a little bit? Oh dear.
Never
Alright.
doubted you. Never doubted.
Alright. Well,
Someone's getting
I
a correct
am
message.
PA Can USA, OG Studios. You may have noticed we're at Studio 2 location, but we're running on a new system, which is Linux. Not the best, but you know, we'll deal with it. I'm gonna pass it down to our spooky ghost with ears and a tail.
Hello, I'm Maple 10th. I play one of the nerds. We're all kind of nerds.
Oh yeah.
Us anyway.
Yes, indeed.
If you haven't played with Math Rocks, you're not a nerd.
Hey, you can still be a nerd and not play with math rocks.
True.
Is that just an optional codec message, or
I don't remember.
Trying to place where I know that sound from. It is Metal Gear, isn't it?
it's
It
the
is.
codec call? Yeah.
It is. That's what my friend has used to set his alarm for, so.
Yes!
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright.
I was just
right,
asking if
anyways,
it's an option.
yeah.
Maybe.
Getting back on track, I'm going to pass it over to our samurai.
Yes, I made in long way. Yes! Zombies!
Are you sure it's zombies at the top of your voice, or just quietly?
Zombies!
Okay, it's zombies at the top of your voice. That's
Yes,
fine.
Yes.
As a horde rolls into chat again.
Okay.
Nikki comes away to pull me away, grabs me by the collar, pulling me out of the chair.
Yep, pretty much. Who are you passing to, Raiden?
I am passing it to our zombie master.
Hey,
No.
You missed one.
You missed one, dear heart.
Alright,
I just talked to
to
everybody.
Virginia.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Katie Wynn. I play the slightly psychopathic, dual personality Virginia Romero and Jenny Martin.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll say that when you introduce me, or throw it to me, or whatever.
Yeah. She is the group den mother. And, mostly because all the others are insane teenagers. Just stupid.
I will not say I'm a teenager.
Young adult, we'll go with that.
Yeah, young adult.
That's fair. Young
I
adult.
mean, a teenager's under 20, and my character's like 23. He was a college student.
Just like everybody else was a college student, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they're over 20, they're not teens.
The 40-year-old does not care.
Oh! Nice. No, my friend just got an awesome drop in a game. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so now we can turn it over to the Zombie Master, because I'm...
Yes.
Okay. Hello, I'm your wonderful Zombie Master, Trisha Welsh. I have things and stuff. And oh, by the way, Doug, you did get experience for the last game that we were in.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. How much did I gain?
You got 5 experience points.
Oh yeah!
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
I have to go fiddle with
Unfortunately,
that.
the 2 people that were not there.
Oh, I have.
For a good reason, but you know.
I couldn't make it.
Yep.
On that note, we should probably.
So I have 8 points I can spend or move around. Okay, so I need to. Do
we
that.
will do a recap.
While you're doing that, I'm going to be working on updating my character. Please go ahead.
Okay. Where we last left, the recap for the 2 people that weren't in the room. We started off back in the theater, which I had a really nice battle map for that. Where our wonderful Doug called out his mother. His mother came out with 2 other zombies, and they were significantly harder to kill.
Yep. They normally are.
Yeah, significantly harder to kill. The my other 2 people. Yes, Rainy, you did kill 1 zombie, yeah. so your zombie lust was at least quelled for a little bit.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
But it was significantly harder to kill that particular zombie. You have no idea why.
Do I have damage? Take lots of damage.
We'll discuss that.
I knew I should have boosted my constitution before stream started.
But the mom zombie, who being at least somewhat sensitive to Doug, so you let Doug kill the mom zombie, because that was his mom. He did. After many, many shots.
Damn.
Yeah. Afterwards, you all gathered up yourselves and wandered back to the place where the battle bus is being worked on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
And back at the place, poor Doug hit his head. He now has amnesia and has reverted back to when he was 17.
Still issues.
Yes. He thinks all of this is a video game.
Oh yeah!
So
I'm gonna enjoy bursting that bubble.
I'm going to leave that up to you because I didn't feel right doing that when I was puppeteering you. So, other than that, the game ended with you guys discussing that it would be the next day when you'd gather up all your supplies, get onto the bus, and head out. And that is that was what happened in the last game. That kind of brings us up to speed.
And we'll be right back after the opening intro. Stay tuned and watch out for the horde.
Afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. You can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here.
And we are back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, we dealt with the horde in the basement.
Liars, don't listen to them.
Except for Bob. Bob's still in the basement. Somewhere. In a cage.
Somewhere, yeah. Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Listen, Bob's our butler. He's our zombie butler.
Oh, yeah.
Did you dress him up in a tuxedo again? God damn it.
Yes. And also, I taught him how to make martinis too.
Alright, getting back on track.
Bob, make me a martini. Brains.
Yep, something along those lines. Alright. Zombie Master, where do we leave off? Please.
Well, you guys, talking to you, because you are apparently believe that you were in a video game.
Oh yeah, that's where we left off. Okay. So Doug has just realized that it's probably some really advanced VR game, from what I remember, because he didn't see the hover text above everyone's head with their username. So either it's hidden, their settings are different, or it's a VR game, very immersive VR game. And he was disarmed by, I think it was Ash who took his firearm
So what happened was he pointed his gun at
Katie's
character, and she disarmed you, gave the gun to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that makes sense.
I played it the way that you've been playing yours, so
So
She
Doug's
held
like,
back a little.
yeah, Doug
She
looks
did.
around. Okay, so there's a zombie in a cage. Apparently,
Oh, yeah!
that's an objective. Okay, you're really overzealous.
You think?
There's this bus that you guys are working on. That's, I guess, you managed to find parts for and something like that. And you have this base, which you guys are saying you guys need to leave because you need to get on the road to go to somewhere, military base somewhere in another part of the map. And I guess I'm now with a bunch of elite level 20 players. I don't know what rank level this
Lunatics.
map is. Does anyone know what level we're on? Is there a progression system? Like, how do I level up? Do I just
No.
kill zombies? Do I,
Douglas.
It's
my handle is RT Studios. I prefer to go by. Don't dox me here.
Yeah. Sorry, that's not going to happen.
Do I need to call
Give
the
him-
admins or the mods? How do I open chat?
Someone's knocking on my door. One moment.
He's like fumbling in the air, like trying to figure out like how, like doing like the weird like VR clicky like with the remote. It's like, okay, where's chat? What button's chat? Does anyone know the keybinds to this game?
there is no text chat. Just
No
voice.
text chat. Oh, just then how do you contact the mod? Do you just like, how do you change the channel so they can talk to an admin? Because I don't like this person. They're being very abusive and they're ruining the gaming experience right now. As he's pointing towards Katie.
You.
As he just shouts to the air,
You
mods,
did
admins.
point your gun at her.
That's
She-
standard gameplay. I mean, if we're in a PvP environment and friendly fire is turned off, yeah, I mean, like, of course I'd defend myself. I mean, I don't know if you guys are enemies. You could have stolen all my inventory and, killed me and then teabagged my body.
Yeah. Yeah. Screw this. She's done being nice. She is going to walk over to Doug,
Alright.
and she is going to lift him up by the neck of his shirt.
I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
That would be a strength check, I believe.
Depends on if Trish has me roll one.
Yeah, true.
Hmm. Okay.
With a strength
This is-
3,
this-
I think I should be okay.
Okay, this is going to be opposed. This is going to be your strength against his dexterity.
Would I roll difficult because I'm in this
Yes,
state?
yes, you would roll difficult.
Rolling dex.
And that's an 11.
No, that's strength, dear heart.
Oh, I rolled dex?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
roll dex. It's your ability to get away against her.
Okay. There we go.
There you go. Oh boy. Yeah, you don't get away.
Yep.
She comes at you.
Or rush me.
She makes a move to actually lift you up, and you're trying to quickly back away. Except there's nowhere for you to go.
Yeah, I start like trying to kick at her. Because that's all I have to defend myself. Okay, you can put me down.
Yeah.
You put me down. Up. Okay. I didn't know grappling was a thing in this game, and this is
It's
very
because It's not
immersive.
a game, you idiot.
You guys just said
Yeah,
it
you-
was a game. There's voice
Yeah,
chat.
you were. Too bad you don't remember me grappling you into a server room.
What?
She looks at the other two and says, "You've been telling him it's a game?"
He
No.
hit his head, and I figured it would be the best way to understand things.
I've been saying for days that we should have told him.
And then
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you wanted him to survive, you should have just said, hey, look, there are flesh-eating monsters outside. It's very real, and we are all going to die.
Yes, indeed.
Doug just says, "Isn't that any video game trope nowadays?"
Yes,
I slapped
except
him.
this one. Except this one?
Then
There
I
are no
slap him and be
respawns.
like, there is no respawns.
Yeah.
My sister died.
Okay, so Nuzlocke hard
Slaps
mode.
him across the face again.
When he slaps me, can I roll a memory loss check and dual personality disorder check?
Let's see, what would that be? As I sit here and struggle to.
It'd be willpower,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, that would be willpower. Yep.
Okay, and I roll willpower first, and then my memory loss, and then my dual personality. Because I have those as defects on my sheet, which I spent my points on.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want me to roll first? Willpower,
Willpower first.
difficult, or normal?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What was that?
Willpower, difficult, or normal?
Normal.
Okay. 13. And then I roll my memory loss,
Okay.
which is to add +5 to that. How does the memory loss thing work? Because it's 5 points. So no, it'd be 5 minus 5. So it'd be 13 minus 5. It's a
Slaps him
disadvantage.
across the face again. I don't know. Figure it out.
I'm gonna roll my dual personality. This one. Oh, another will check. Okay. -3, so he gets a 10. Do I snap out of it or no?
Well, with the willpower,
Yeah. His face.
why did you roll willpower twice?
Because he slapped me again.
I
Okay.
slapped him twice.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, yes.
Okay.
You do come out of it.
Okay. So he's back to
Once
sort of his
again.
old will, his old self, his old
Yeah.
dog. Okay. He immediately says, "Raiden, why did you slap me? And why am I Mr. Romero,
Because
you
you
can
were-
put me down now. Why do you have me by the
You
collar?"
done being stupid?
You again. I'll slap you again.
Wait, what? Why was I being stupid? Someone explain. And why are you holding my gun, Ash?
Great. So we have two people with that issue now.
Wait, what?
Fuck my life.
Yeah, even Virginia just kind of raises her eyebrow like, the hell?
And why does my forehead hurt as he puts his hand to his forehead? Oh god, I'm bleeding from the forehead. Does anyone have a medical kit?
At this point, let me just see here. At this point, Izzy comes into the room after hearing, the slaps and the yelling and the stuff like that comes in. Okay, I know we just had dinner and it was a very interesting conversation and all that, but what is going on?
Ask them. He points to them.
The question was kind of at the room in general. Someone can answer.
Virginia just says, well, he had amnesia, thought life was a video game, decided he wanted to point his firearm at me. It has since been dealt with. And
Meanwhile,
well,
Doug
we
is
were
like
trying
shaking
to
his head
talk
like
sense
I'd
into
never. Yeah.
So,
And now you're.
so let me get this straight. You. Wait. How did he think that this was a video game?
I used to play a lot of video games when I was younger, and I was kind of like the only person in my house that literally locked themselves in their room and never socialized with anyone. So everyone I met was online. Doug says it's kind of my early childhood. I don't like to talk about it.
Well, obvious. Okay,
And
so
I used to have an imaginary friend called, well, I named it after my old handle, and he says RT_studios.
That's
Weird.
that is weird.
This is why I
mean-
don't talk about it. Can we change the subject, please?
Okay.
$10.
Okay. Be that as it may,
Fine.
you guys are really loud.
$25.
sorry. I mean, we're dealing with some shit out here.
I know.
You can say that again. And Mrs. Romero, you can set me down now. I've been dangling in the air for about 5 minutes now. What feels like
Just
5
lets
minutes.
him, she just lets him go and lets him drop from the height she has him at.
He crumbles to the floor. And when you drop him, because his head is still slightly concussed, the contact with the floor and the sudden shake sets him back to his video game state.
Right.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
That would, because
Don't
that
make me
would
slap
suck.
you again. I'll slap you again.
He holds up his
Fucking
hand.
do it.
Okay, you can put your hand. Raiden, you can. Do I look like I need to be slapped again? No.
Dude,
Put your hand in your pocket.
attitude makes you look like you need to be slapped again.
If you want to slap something, go outside and slap some zombies. As
Alright,
he gets
I'm
up off,
leaving.
as he gets up off the floor.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll be back. Grabs
Oh, dear.
katana. I'll be back in an hour.
Okay, well, he's going and doing that. So how do we deal with this situation with my touches his forehead? Has anyone found any band-aids in this place? Are we all out of band-aids?
You go get the
You-
medical kit, Izzy, so I can bandage up the crybaby.
Ooh. Ooh.
Where is the professor anyway?
Sorry, she's in soldier mode. She is
Yeah,
just suck it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. The professor is, as he just kind of looks at the rest of you, she shakes her head and she just kind of turns around and walks back in the direction she is. You hear, oh, I'm sorry, okay. As the professor now comes walking down the hallway, he peeks in. Well, hello. Did the problem get itself resolved?
Seems to have.
Hey, Professor.
Hello?
Have you found the... Well, okay, never mind. So,
Oh.
if I remember correctly, sorry, my head's still throbbing from, guess, my fall or whatever. So, what do we have in terms of... Ow. So the battle bus he turns kind of quickly and... Ow. Battle bus looks like it's pretty much packed. I need to get my equipment. Turn slowly. Okay, that's over there. I will need my gun back.
Why don't you go? I'd rather hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
So why don't you go lie down? You've
Okay,
been
good
through a lot
idea.
today.
Just don't leave without me. That's all I ask. Thank you. As he walks swiftly out of the room and into the sleeping area where Bob is in the cage. Okay, Bob, stop chewing on your leg. Bob. Bob. He's not listening. Okay.
Eh?
Bob, chew on this. Throws a steak, a slightly raw steak at Bob. There's your meal. Now, if you don't mind, I need to sleep, so gnaw sparingly. As he lies down on the mat.
So, Professor, evidently we have another problem now.
Oh, what is that other problem?
So you know the whole personality disorder or whatever that Virginia ended up developing recently?
She raises an eyebrow, listening.
Apparently,
Yes?
it seems like the same things happened with Doug.
Ah. Okay.
So,
What do you
Yeah.
mean, same thing that happened to me? What the? She looks at him like, what the hell are you talking about?
I thought I went and filled you in on that.
Not,
So I think at the time you just laughed it off.
yeah, because it sounds ridiculous. No offense to you, it's just, and it's a pretty ridiculous thing to consider.
Fair enough. But, yeah.
Sure, I have everybody written down.
In any case, I did get some medical books from the library, biology and psychology, so hopefully we'll be able to better deal with that stuff.
Man, I mean, sounds useful.
Why is this not popping up?
I know that
There we go.
at some point, 'cause I don't think she has one yet.
Hmm.
She says, at some point we're gonna have to go see the major.
The maid.
I need to, it's the major is the guy that we got the assault rifle and stuff from. The gun store owner, he was a major. She just calls him the major.
Yes.
Yeah.
Contacts.
Ash is asking because if I recall, I wasn't around that episode.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She says it's a gun store owner we know. I need to see if he has a sniper rifle or a heavy caliber rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be pretty useful.
And she picked up the skill. So,
Wonder if it might be worth getting his access codes too.
she has her own.
Yeah. But I don't know if he would have access to stuff that you don't, kind of thing. I know you're the IT person, but
Yeah, IT has access to just about everything. There really wasn't, like, her security clearance was probably more than his. Just for the simple fact that she designed, at least in part, some of it.
In that case, it probably won't make a difference then.
Yeah, that's I think the worst part about this whole thing is a trip to fucking Kansas.
No, that is true. That is true.
No offense to people who might watch us from Kansas, but there's nothing there.
Except tornadoes and maybe a flying cow.
Hey,
in
hey,
our
hey,
house.
hey, 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 hey.
Tornadoes and corn.
I mean, on the bright side, if there is really not a whole lot there, then in theory we shouldn't have too many zombies to deal with.
In theory.
In theory.
In theory.
You hear snoring
Yes,
from the
listen.
other room.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I think there's an old farmhouse along the way that used to be a survivor camp. Might have some useful stuff there still.
Huh. Check it out.
Hmm?
Yeah. You might want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I think if it's towards the end of the night, Virginia will at that point grab like a snack and then crash herself.
At that time, Doug has slept. He is recovered. With your permission, can I increase some of my hit points since I was down to 13?
Yes.
Okay. What should I
Oh.
should I just roll the standard health check or?
Well, for what I was reading on this about actual healing, which I'll go back up and actually read that out to y'all. Medical healing, first aid, and intelligent task restores one life point per success level obtained. On first aid of oneself is possible with a negative modifier. Now, a character recovers one life point per constitution level per day of rest under medical care until she reaches 0 points or higher. After that point, it's 2 fixed life points per day.
So I'd be up to 15.
Right. But
Which
at which I kind of sat there and went, that is really, really slow. It's
supposed to be it's supposed to be analogous to real life. You get hurt, you're down for a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if we played this game weekly, it wouldn't be a problem.
That's true. It's like the example is if they had 46 life points normally and negative 24 after injury, they would recover 5 points a day in the hospital until reaching 0 life points. This would take 5 days of intensive care. Then he would have to spend another 23 days in bed to fully recover. So this is almost a month of bed rest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only because he has such high constitution. A normal person reduced to that many, provided that they have survived at all, will spend well over a month in the hospital. So, yes.
15.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yep. But he wakes up, and while everyone else is asleep, and he starts working on the workbench, cutting pipes, packing them with accelerant and wires and stuff like that, and starts building what he knows how to build the best. Because we don't have access to grenades yet, so he's building the next best thing: improvised explosives.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That is so fair.
He's making 4 of these.
something I would like to do
Sure.
is probably take a watch
Okay.
shift during the night and
Okay.
use it
That's
to.
that was going to be my next question. Who's doing first watch? Who's doing second watch? Who's doing third watch?
I can do first watch. What I want
Okay.
to do is try and get some experience with handguns.
Okay.
So, since I have dogs on me, I may as well, kind of thing.
That's fair. So you're taking first watch. Who is taking second watch? That would either be Virginia or our wonderful samurai.
Oh, I'm still out fighting zombies.
Oh, that's right.
So then it'd be Virginia.
Yes.
So, what am I doing?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Taking watch.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yep.
What's the
Is
compendium?
it 5 points or 6 for a new skill?
I was just looking at that. Give me a second. For a new skill, it's 6 points for level 1.
Alright.
Quick question for the GM.
Yes, dear.
What would the stats be for an improvised explosive?
I have absolutely no idea.
So, I also have a question for the GM.
Yes, dear.
Are we gonna have a small montage of me just cutting down zombies?
The camera is going to pan. This is what you do for some of the night. I mean, you are going to have to eventually go back and actually sleep.
Yes, indeed.
But yes, you're outside and the horde starts to come, and you're just standing outside the thing and go, "Come at me, bro."
Yeah!
And you do hack slash. I mean, there's a lot of zombies out here. I mean, this is a horde, so there's always going to be a lot of zombies.
Yes, indeed. That's all I want in life, is to murder them all!
You cut up enough zombies to satisfy your zombie lust, your zombie kill lust, for at least so that you could go to sleep and not have to worry about it.
Yes, indeed.
So I mean, you do that for about 4 hours, and then you go, okay. Turn around, there's like zombie bits and parts and a lot of brains, and you kind of ignore that, and you wander back into the place, lock up, head to bed.
There we go. I kind of statted out a bomb.
Okay.
This is not too OP. I've seriously nerfed it. What is the amount range? So, state of fire, number of attacks. That would be 4 uses. For device pipe. X4. And I'll put in parentheses single use.
That is interesting.
Per.
What?
I am so sorry.
Because,
It's okay.
like, there's grenades and stuff in the booklet,
Uh-huh.
but there is no mention of pipe bombs.
There is no mention of pipe bombs.
There are offensive and defensive grenades, but that's about it. I'm sure it would fall under one of those.
Yeah, I basically statted
More
from a
than
defensive.
likely. Yeah, more than likely. But, any rate.
Continue.
So, the night goes, and you go from, Ash doing a turn up there, and while you were up there, Ash, are you taking pot shots at like a or practice shots rather at something? Or are you learning how to use this particular?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be taking practice shots at the horde.
Okay. Most of them miss. Some of them hit, but most of them miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
probably have a vague idea of how to aim and everything from
Oh
video
yeah.
games, but yeah.
And also watching Virginia take down
Yeah.
zombies as well. You've observed her like be a complete beast with her weapons, and sort of like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch her. So between the video games and watching her, you do have a pretty good handle on
Yep.
on where you are. But as I said, most of the shots,
Alright.
most of the shots kind of go over the zombies' heads. Some of them actually hit the zombies, so you didn't do too badly. But
No.
but by the end of your by the time Virginia actually gets up there to relieve you, you feel like you have a pretty good handle on the weapon that you hold in your hand.
Right.
Yeah. So you go down. You see Raiden come in. He looks like he has been fighting zombies. He's breathing slightly hard, but he looks really happy.
Yep. Doug is just sitting on the bench, on the stool at the workbench. Okay, and there we go. He's putting a wire into one of the accelerant packs.
Okay, that's fine.
And whatever you guys don't touch these, and they're going in the back of the bus in a special locker that I've put together on the bus. These are one for each of us in case things go sideways. Only use them as a last resort.
Okay, that's fair.
As he hands out, well, he puts like each person's name on each of the pipe side of the pipes.
And I do. I recognize that they're pipe bombs, right?
Yeah, you recognize the pipe bombs. You've seen them and heard about them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you have seen and heard about them because the encampment, the rural encampment that you lived in, they also made pipe bombs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
These are slightly different design, but same general practice. Accelerant and all the other stuff.
Technically, a pipe bomb is a pipe bomb is a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
As long as it goes boom, it works.
yes, you got it in one.
Yep.
So, Virginia, you get in there and you're keeping an eye on the horde. You hear a lot of brains. You hear a lot of thumping up against the very sturdy walls of the
You'll see
of the place that you're in. But that's about all you don't hear anybody calling out your name, which that's probably a good thing at this point.
Considering that the woman that would be calling her name, her head is currently downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. And in her head.
Oh.
That's fair. Yeah, she'll thin the herd a little bit as well. You know.
Yeah, you're a lot more successful than Ash was.
Yeah, she'll flick her assault rifle to 3-round burst and use
Something we found out.
Yes.
As I'm sitting here, munching on some peanut M&Ms.
I just had a slice of pizza.
Oh, that's always pizza.
I haven't eaten.
My,
Nom 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 nom. Oh,
my
nom nom nom
boyfriend
nom.
brought me lunch.
Ooh, nice boyfriend.
Yeesh.
In if you're firing multiple shots, this is for the one person that is firing multiple shots. If you have a semi-automatic multiple shots, we talked about this last time. The first shot, you have no penalties, but each successive shot after that, you gain one -1 penalty. So the first shot is fine. The second shot has a -1. The third shot has a -2. You see the thing in that. If you're aiming, this delays your attack until the end of the turn, giving the target a chance to fire first, move behind cover, or perform other actions. But it makes the attack more likely to hit. Aiming is a task involving a character's perception and weapon skill. Each success level adds a +1 bonus to her attempt to strike. So if you're aiming, please keep that in mind.
If she ever aims her gun, people are in trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I brought it up.
Because I'm fairly sure that makes it a +7 automatically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's if you're in good light.
I mean, she has a cute sense of sight. I mean, light makes sense. That I'm not denying, but yeah. I think we'll be all right. Let's do this.
That's fine. You don't have a shotgun, so you don't have to worry about that, but...
Nope. I have a pistol, assault rifle, and hopefully a sniper rifle.
Well, let's hope you're getting that particular that sniper rifle tomorrow.
Yeah, and one pipe bomb with your name on it.
Yeah. Anyway, so the morning comes. You wake up to the bus being
packed by Doug.
Mostly packed by Doug. Some of it's been packed by
by the dump truck.
By the dump truck, yes. With help from the other
O'Toole.
From O'Toole.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go for about 30 minutes.
Okay. We'll just stick you in the bus.
Yeah. My friend just texted me that he has cancer, so I had to call him for a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
Yeah, go.
I'll be back.
All right.
Even if you're not, that's all good.
Any rate.
Yeah.
So the bus is mostly packed by Doug, the dump truck, and O'Toole. You also see sitting kind of in the back, kind of protectively, with his sword beside him, is Raiden. He looks ready to, leave. He looks antsy.
Okay. So the chains are on the tires. They should be good for better traction in case we do run over some bones or other debris, and so the tires don't pop. Also, I have a spare set of tires in the back.
Okay.
He's just running through his mental checklist. Okay, so tires are on, chains are on. What do we call? Chad, you put the extra siding on the paneling on the side of the bus, right? Last night. He leans out the window and looks. Yeah, it looks like it's there.
Yeah, dude. Of course I did.
Okay.
What are you talking about, bro?
Okay, cool. We have the interior lights, the lanterns. He's just walking down the length of the bus. Okay. Extra pile of wood. Cots are set. And he's just kind of like walking back and forth, like just like looking left and right, checking, make sure everything is packed before we leave.
That's fine.
Gets out of the bus, goes out to the breaker box. Okay, so yep. Okay, so breakers 1 through 4 are on. The electric fence is running. That should last for a good solid maybe 3 weeks. Looking at the power gauge on the meter, we're running a little low on our electricity because he taps the meter, but it should hopefully last long enough for us to get back. I hope.
I want you to get this in your mind, Douglas. And I'm not trying to be mean.
Uh-oh.
But you should probably settle on the fact that we're never coming back here.
He looks at her. Yes, but if we do ever plan on coming back, I'd like something to come back to. Something that's sustainable and always have a plan B. I've learned this since I was young.
No, I get that. And the plan B is good. But normally, a plan B is within. How do I put this? Within operational range.
He sighs.
Meaning, as far as we can get on one set of lumber. Because you can't say gas.
He says, okay, you have a fair point. As he looks back at the breaker box, he's like, let me just quickly make sure that I might be able to reduce the load on the grid with, he flips a couple breaker switches to the off position, and half the electric fence's intensity drops by 50%. There we go, we have at least a month worth of power extra.
Fair enough.
That's as far as I'm going. But
if that helps you, then sure. Just keep in mind this is probably plan D or E. Plan B would probably be Wichita somewhere.
Wichita, I love it.
He sighs. Well, at least we'll be on the fortified on the bus. You have your rucksack. I think he sees Chad go by with your rucksack over his shoulder like it's nothing. Yep. Okay. I'll go grab Izzy's, my drone pack kit.
I can grab Izzy's.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my drone kit and my portable laptop. Hey, Chad, you brought the charger pack inverter, right?
Of course I did.
Okay, good. I might need to charge up like another 2% on my battery on my drone so that we can get some surveillance on our way out. But we should be good. He gives a good thumbs up. I'm gonna get my drones and all my equipment. I'll put it in the back of the bus, and I'll be right back. He runs off into the other room, just humming to himself.
Yeah, Virginia will collect Izzy and her bag. She will actually reach like subconsciously. She is going to grab 4 extra notepads and 5 or 6 different pens and pencils and throw them in the bag.
Yeah, your daughter kind of looks at you and cocks an eyebrow. Mom, you don't normally do that. What?
I don't know. Paper and a way to communicate non-verbally is useful. Tries to cover. She doesn't know why she did it. She just did it.
No, but your daughter knows why you're doing it. This is going to be so much fun.
Doug
Ash
walks.
will, I mean,
Fine.
Ash probably doesn't have a whole lot to pack, given
No.
how he's been surviving.
Yeah, you've packed light.
Yeah. So
So
he'll probably be going over the route, making sure to hit or have the route go through a couple stops he wants to hit.
Doug walks by as you have the table out on the workbench on the table, the folding table with the maps out. I guess that we collected.
Yeah, there would have been maps in the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, interesting. Are we stopping at a? Is that a 7-Eleven you marked? Never mind.
Yeah.
He keeps dragging the crate past.
When my original group fell apart, I had to make a run for it. And
yeah. You remember your last night on the compound.
yeah,
You were the last person alive, and yes, you did have to make a run for it.
yeah, I took one of our electric dirt bikes we had, but it ran out of juice about shortly after I got in the city. I left it there, so I figure it might be worth picking it up on the way.
Doug just looks over at Ched. Hey, we might have another. We might have a Speedy McFly Jr. coming along with us, depending on what Ash finds back at one of our pit stops. Chad, are you listening? He looks over at.
What?
I already pumped up the tires on the bus.
Yeah,
You don't need to double check them.
Right. Possibly. Maybe. Sorry, my
Here.
brain has been somewhere else. I mean,
Here.
I have so many memories here, pointing to, you guys.
Chad,
I mean,
it'll be here when we get back. He puts a hand on his arm.
Well, I mean, that's if we come back.
I believe with our skill sets, we will survive.
Mhm.
Oh, all right.
Now, here, carry this and put it in the back of the bus, in the small corner where I have left, with a sticky note.
All right.
As he hefts the drone box with no weight at all.
Yeah, it's like you see Chad kind of. He's been, even though he's packed the bus, he's been going through this little thing through a days. He's really going to miss this place because he made his home here.
Yeah.
His best friend is here, who's coming along with you. But this is where he met his best friend. This is where he met all you guys. Just kind of.
Yeah. Doug is gonna actually pull his Chad's best bud aside. I forget what we named the character.
Ben.
Ben aside and say, Chad's not doing so well, Ben. I know you and him have been close, and I want to do something for him so that he's not so emotionally attached to this place that he can something he can bring with him. Does he have a personal toolkit, maybe a wrench or a spanner or something lying around that he cherishes dearly from this place that he can bring along with him? Something to keep a memory of, so he's not so down in the dumps.
Let me see. And you see him, he was on the bus because you came up to him on the bus. He says, let me see. And he kind of slides past you, gets off the bus. And you see him digging around in all the myriad of stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
And
not Chad, sorry, Doug is tightening all the ropes and making sure everything's tightened and strapped down if the bus bounces.
Right. And he comes back and says, try giving this to him. I know it was one of his favorites. And what you see is it's a pretty long piece of it's a wrench,
Hmm.
but it's one of those oh lord, trying to remember the brand name. Trying to think of the brand name.
Lucky
Oh,
Decker.
Craftsman.
no,
AC,
it's not Craftsman.
Eagle. Those are mechanics. Good mechanics tools.
Oh yeah, I know. That is not what that's called, but um oh
It's like an Allen
we've
wrench.
no. This is an actual wrench.
Okay.
Oh. Oddly enough, yes, and there's actually a wrench called Cobalt. Yep.
Yeah. Cobalt tools.
Cobalt tools. Yep.
Not kobold. Cobalt.
Yes. Like the
Element.
element, not the cute
Scaly creature.
Or insane little dragon people.
yes.
I'm gonna go to the hospital for a little bit.
Okay.
I shall talk to you guys later.
They,
All right.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, the thing that you're looking at is so I just went to what is it? Okay. The thing that I'm looking at is it's a wrench. It's one of those self-adjusting wrenches.
Like a ratcheter.
Yeah, with a serrated jaw, which is self-tightening,
Okay.
or
Oh,
a self-adjusting spinner for those people across the pond, like my friend Lubin.
Yeah. Yep. And he says, okay, I'll take this and I will put it somewhere in the bus amongst his things so that when he finds it, it'll be a surprise for him. Don't tell him until he finds it.
ARTU.
yeah, his name was Benjamin Nerd.
Now,
Okay. And what it says on the wrench is R2. So,
Okie dokie.
yes. Because I actually went and looked that up.
That's when you take some kind of like tape or something and put next to the R2, just like cut out strips of tape and do tape letters and put D2.
Are you
I
crossing
was
the
about to make
streams?
the same joke too.
Are you crossing the streams? You are.
You don't want to do that. That causes a full photonic reversal. Basically, imagine every atom in your body exploding at the speed of light.
Well, that's true. That is very true.
all right.
Yeah, back to the game.
So Doug is hidden the wrench amongst the various weapons and tools in the box.
Yes.
And he gets out and says, okay, everything is packed, looks around. And for the first time, he sees that, like, around the bus, like, in the surrounding area, he takes in one last good look at his surroundings and realizes that it's, like, no one ever lived here. It's pretty much clean and sparse because everything's packed on the bus. this garage area.
It's not completely clean as sparse. I mean,
Well, I mean,
people.
amongst the things
It
that we
does
can't
look.
pack.
It does look like people had lived here, because
Yeah.
you know you guys didn't take everything with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He looks
just
at
not
the
possible.
he looks at the whiteboard with all the notes from the plans of the electric
Right.
fence
Oh yeah.
and all the other notes that are on it.
Oh yeah.
He takes a deep sigh.
Yep.
As he just kind of sits on the stairs to the entrance to the bus, just
That's
staring
fine.
at the whiteboard.
Yeah. So, Chad hops into the driver's seat. You hear him turn on the bus. The doors are already open.
Doug gets up. All right, guys. Last call. Any last items on the bus need to get on it before we close up shop. So he gets out and starts cranking open the
Yeah, at this
back door.
point you see one more figure come out from the building. Go, wait! Huff, huff, huff. It's the professor with his little bits and bobs.
Professor pulling.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You're cutting it really
I
close.
overslept.
Okay.
I overslept.
Here, I'll take that and that
Thank you, my boy.
and
Thank
that.
you.
And
Mhm.
he's fumbling around with like all the professor's books and like textbooks and stuff like that. How many of these do you have? As he walks up the stairs to the bus and just dumps them on the mat.
I have plenty of books. I mean, if we're truly, I mean, if this is a truly long road trip, I mean,
We
I've got to have
don't
something
need-
to do while you
Professor, we
nice
don't
people
need
go
an
off
entire
and
library worth of. Well,
Well,
maybe we
don't
do,
forg-
but you know.
don't forget I'm also teaching young Isabella over there. I think I got her mother's permission, and he seems to look at you.
He picks up
nods.
one of the textbooks. Pre-cal. Okay, I'm not gonna question it.
He shrugs. You'll also find in there the complete works of Shakespeare too.
That seems a little up your alley, Professor.
It is. The play's the thing, as he sits there and quotes. And the
Yeah,
swells.
actually, before she gets on the bus, while Katie can't do it, while Katie cannot do it, Virginia uses the appropriate like Shakespeare quote
We're out
as
there.
getting it's something a bit more appropriate. But yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can so see that. Yeah.
Doug's head turns. I didn't know you read Shakespeare. Well, okay,
I
everything
took
is
his
packed.
class too.
Actually,
Yes, I slept through his class. Sorry, Professor.
Actually, the thing that you quoted, Virginia, well, it isn't one of your favorite plays. You do happen to like the monologue, the speech, is the Saint Crispin's Day speech from Henry V.
That's fair.
Which I will not perform because I would have to actually have the
Words, yeah.
the words up to it, because that is a rather long thing. But it will inspire people, so that's kind of the reason why I chose that.
No, that's fair. For the record, she isn't, at least while they're in the city,
Uh-huh.
she isn't going to be in the bus. She is going to tie herself to the top of it.
Didn't
Like,
she-
like with like using some of the rope to like put on the rack up there and just tie herself down.
Like a makeshift turret or something.
Yeah. Yeah. She's yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Doug looks out the back of the window as we're slowly starting to back the bus up out of the garage. Okay, you're good. You're good. Virginia, I ducked up there if I were you. Clearance is not the greatest. Okay.
I mean, it's not hard for her to bend at the waist, like
Yeah.
flat against the.
Yep.
You know.
Chad. Okay. Good. Okay, we're clear. All right. Give me 1 second. Gets out of the bus in the small little like parking lot area, and closes the garage door and locks it. Right. She's tight as a bolt. Gets back on the bus. All right, we're good to go. We can roll out now. He takes a seat behind Chad, and next to Evil, who has, I guess, the map out on his lap. Okay, where's our first stop, Evil? Looks over his shoulder.
Major.
Yeah.
Major? You guys
Okay.
want to go to Major first?
It's the only one that's actually in town before we take off.
Okay, that's fair.
So we head down East Avenue, like a right at
Okay.
the stoplight. He's just drawing his finger over the map. And 3 blocks. Oh yeah, I remember this route. Chad, you know where you're going.
Probably would have like actually marked
Yeah.
the exact route kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's fine. You are absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have now showed the picture of the gun shop with Major in it.
Let me switch over to this. Just... Oh.
So all of you getting out and Chad is going to stay on the bus.
Yep.
Because there's nothing he doesn't need a gun.
Yep.
And Raiden is also staying on the bus. It's also kind of his basically his comment is, if you can get bullets, get them, but I don't need a gun. I've already got one. Yeah. Basically, he's asking if he can have a top up of his bullet supply. Basically, that's basically what he's doing.
Before we do this, I need to
Yes.
ask.
Yeesh.
Being that the world has already gone to shit,
Right.
would it be fair to transfer Virginia's great deal of assets or resources into things that she can trade with? Because she has resources for, like, the second highest you can have.
Okay.
I just thought it would make trading and stuff easier.
Bartering, yeah.
Okay.
Because this kind of seems to me a little bit like a Vampire the Masquerade type thing, where resources is you, as long as it's within reason, like odds are you have the money to pay for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do. Your money is in one of these. More specifically, your money is in one of these bank accounts, savings accounts that accrues what is it? Interest. Yes. So as long as you don't
Completely break yourself.
yeah, you're good. And it's a nice percentage for the savings account, to be honest.
Yeah, I think with the way the thing is written at 4, Virginia has a carrying around cash of like 14 grand.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's the equivalent of being a millionaire, I think.
So she has money.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
which is why because we can't really use it because people don't actually use money anymore.
Well, what they've reverted back to is kind of the barter system. I have a sniper rifle. You have like a bushel of apples. That's poor, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I was asking to flip her resources into things like that instead of cold hard cash.
Oh, I mean, you still have cold hard cash. I mean, there are going to be some places that are going to still be taking that, but the majority of your stuff is going to be like what I just said. Stuff that people can trade for.
Fair enough.
So you all walk into Major's shop. Major looks at, I didn't think I'd see you young people again. What brings you to my shop?
Well, I was thinking of picking up some new hardware.
What kind of hardware are you looking for, Lieutenant? Are you a lieutenant?
Yes.
Good. I remembered! Yay! Remembered!
She says a sniper rifle, something in the, hopefully in the 50 cal range, but if not, 308 is fine. Something to pick off the undead before they even know we're around.
Are you leaving this fine city?
Yes, we're actually headed to, Katie can't remember, but Virginia obviously can. She'll give the fort name.
Topeka, Kansas.
And Topeka.
Yeah, and I wrote this crap down.
Kenzie?
Fort McKenzie, that's it.
Yeah.
Give me a sec, because I did write this. I made sure I wrote this stuff. Yeah, Fort McKenzie. Yep.
No.
Yes, Fort McKenzie. I do remember that particular establishment. Lots of weird things happened there. Weird things.
And it may be the starting place of, well, this hell we find ourselves. Yeah.
I'm assuming that you young people have found some answers and then some more questions.
Pretty much, yes.
Yes, that is fair. I'm at the stage of my life where I'm no longer looking for answers. Questions I've got. Answers I'm not so curious to find. He steps back to... He steps back to the table back here. And he's going through his stuff. You said you needed either a 50 cal or a 308, yes?
Yes.
I just had a shipment come in. He's looking down at the stuff that he has. Do either of the other two of you need anything?
Do you have an SMG?
An SMG? What would you need that for?
Quickly picking off hordes.
All right. And you, young man?
Could probably go for some extra 9mm, and I think some shotgun shells, 12 gauge, I believe.
Very good. And you see him kind of. It'll take about. It's going to take a little bit for him to find the stuff that you guys are looking for. Let's see here. Izzy has gotten off of the bus and has wandered in here.
Oh, it's a 50 cal, yeah?
Let me just. I have.
The one they have in here is the 7.62 millimeter and a 50 cal.
Ooh. So they don't have a.
No, she'd go with the 7.62.
Okay. That's fair. If she can't get the 50 cal.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and get into my wonderful thing of dice. Physical dice. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this because I have physical dice over there, but I. Okay. That's not supposed to be in that one. Oh, okay. Alright. He goes, no, not in my current stock do I have a 50 cal for you, but I do have this one, and he shows you another rifle, which is the 7 something or other.
Yeah, the 7.62.
Yeah, the 7.62. He shows you that.
That would be lovely, thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. I'm glad that this is going to a good home.
She nods. Also,
Yes. Yes.
couple extra boxes of ammunition for the assault rifle and sniper rifle, please.
Yes. Yes. With the SMG, I just happen to have one.
Excellent.
And he hands you that.
Right.
And then he hands Ash the extra 9mm. Just so happens to have all of these.
I guess while we're all talking about guns and stuff, what do you have for like attachments?
Let's see here. Well, I have sights. I have. That's a very good question. I actually have to go and look.
Because what's kind of going on in Ash's head right now is like, if you can get a laser pointer that you can put onto the guns, and that, you know, helps with aiming.
Oh, like laser sights and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The weapon flashlight could also be pretty handy potentially, and
Yep.
suppressors, obviously.
And what are they called? Like stands or monopods? Bipods. Bipods. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Extended mags and stuff too.
Yeah, I see a
Oh yeah.
bipod over here.
Yeah.
Virginia's sniper rifle would have come with a set attached.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which, by attached, I mean they are on the gun, but they can be taken off and reattached to, like, her assault rifle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When the GM has time, I do need the stats for the SMG.
Okay.
Thank you.
I gotta go find that stuff.
It's page 134, 135 in the PDF.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so, let me look at this. You're right. They only have 2 sniper rifles.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so, Who had the SMG?
Doug.
Or just submachine gun?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a. Why would
Two.
that be a 9mm?
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I mean,
Doesn't make any sense.
we could always homebrew and just level it up one dice type.
Well, the dice type is D6.
So make it a D8.
Well, no, the D8. Wow.
Okay.
D8s are for like shotguns and assault rifles.
Okay, so keep it a D6. But maybe.
Okay, so this is what it gives me. The range is 3, 15, 30, 100, 200.
So 3.
3 is close up. 15 is short. 30 is medium. 100 is long, and 200 is extreme. But staring at that for hours.
All right, and the
And the damage is D6 times 4.
4. Yep.
Okay.
And then the skill rating.
The what?
Skill rating.
Well, whatever your shoot is for your skill.
Oh yeah. 2, and then rate of fire is, I'm assuming 4.
Rate of fire. Well, a submachine gun can either go semi-automatic or automatic. So.
4 or 6.
Yeah, it's the capacity is 20 to 40 things, sir. And normally this would cost $700.
I'll do 20 as the rate of
Okay.
fire,
That's
just
fine.
to keep it fair. And
Yeah.
it's a two-handed weapon.
I mean, you could hold it in one hand, but yes.
But I'm labeling it as a two-handed weapon because of the weight.
Oh yeah, right.
Just
Do
trying
you
to keep it
you have the information for the 9mm? Yes.
Yes, I
Evil?
do.
Not. Just asking Evil, not you.
And I guess the
Evil
skill
needs-
rating in my case would be 1, since that's what my firearms are.
And the handguns for the distances is 3 for point blank, 10 for short, 20 for medium, 60 for long, and 120 for extreme.
I think. 3, 10.
20, 60, 120. And you've got the thing up for the sniper rifle, so I don't have to read that out to you.
Yeah, nope, I got it. 8 times 5, 1575, 225, 900, and 1,000.
Yeah, the 1,000 is the extreme on that one.
It's also the extreme for her assault rifle.
You're right, it is. Damn. Wow. Okay. Now he comes back with a couple of a few boxes of ammo. He looks at you, Ash, and goes, "I've got a couple of shotgun shells for you. You could choose whichever you want. I have birdshot, and I have slugs."
You're gonna want the slugs, Virginia says, looking back at him.
Yeah.
It'll cause the most damage, and, well, it'll take a head clean off.
Yeah. The bird
will.
shot is, not exactly powerful.
Oh well, I mean it's a D6 times 5.
No,
Fair enough.
it is powerful. It's just
But it's not buckshot.
Well,
or
buckshot.
slug.
Well, buckshot is a D8 times 6. The slug is a D8 times 5. So she's right. It's more damage for a slug than for a birdshot or buckshot.
Slugs will probably be my best bet then.
Yes, it will.
I can teach you how to aim a little better on the way, but the only downside to the slug is you're going to have to aim better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the trade-off, is that you don't get the stereotypical spread that you do with shot.
Yes. Birdshot and buckshot is more of a spread, and slugs are more of a
More of a traditional bullet, basically.
One more thing I would like to ask the Major is,
Yes, dear.
while he's going through all this stuff, he notices that may notice that there's something sticking out of a box. It looks kind of like leaves or something that, and he says, Major, is that possibly a ghillie suit in that box over there?
Wanders over to the box. I do believe it is.
That would come in helpful for stealth ops if we had to infiltrate wherever we're going.
I tell you what. There's only one of those. And I'm going to be able to get rid of it in a place like this. It sounds like you all are taking a trip across our once wonderful great nation.
That is the plan.
You all can take that. I don't know who will fit, because this was, these things are made for certain people. But go ahead. Let's see here. He sits there and he goes, and for all of this wonderful stuff, okay, let's work up the
That's from the
the
tab.
monetary. Yeah, let's work up the monetary of this. Let's see that.
Is it less than $50,000?
Hang on. Are you all? Do you have a shotgun, Ash?
No, but I think the plan is to
Pick up one.
pick up one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, if
so
he's got one, we'll add one to the list.
the reason why I was asking that, because all you're getting are the slugs, and that, according to this, that
Well-
doesn't give me any cost.
Yeah.
This sniper rifle is kind of interesting. Damn.
Yeah. $1,500.
Yeah. That is $3,700. Just for the guns. The ammo he's just going to kind of throw in, as well as the ghillie suit, because that stuff is not on my list over here.
That is another question I was curious about too, is armor.
Armor.
It's like, yeah,
Here's
leather
the thing.
jacket's good, but
Let's see. I know that there's an armor table on here, in here somewhere.
138.
139 on the PDF.
Thank you. Okay. Now, it depends on what kind of armor you want. What kind of armor are you looking for there, dear?
Does he have leather biker armor? Like a biker outfit?
He has.
To qualify as leather armor.
I do have a leather jacket.
Which is the armor value is that is a D4.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking about the major for.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because she too only has a leather jacket.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks around and goes, let's see here. Uh, uh, you know, this area, uh, a long time ago, back when the, and he does back when the fairies were on Earth, many moons ago, this place used to have an organization called the Society for Creative Anachronism, where they went out into the woods and beat each other with sticks in armor, mind you, so they were protected. I do have a couple of suits of armor that way, somehow in my shop. I have I have some leather armor, and I also have a set of plate armor. I think the plate armor came from California.
I'll take the leather armor. If that's
Alright.
all the same. And you all are about to find out a very dark part of Virginia's past.
Yes. Okay. So the armor value on leather armor is a D6 plus 1.
Yep. She puts it on as if she's done this before.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it's a full set of armor.
She was a larper.
Why can I see that so much?
She was, and ironically enough, it looks like leather armor suits her.
Yes, it does.
Odds are she might have been the rogue or the ranger.
Probably more the ranger than the rogue. Given her knowledge of deadly range weapons.
That is fair. She's
Yeah.
just gonna look down at it and go, huh. All I'm missing are my ears and my bow, and this could have been a college weekend.
He also ends up, that's leather armor. He also hands you a leather helmet.
He plops it down on Doug's head and taps it a couple times. There you go, big boy.
Yeah, if
Okay,
anyone
that
needs
works.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone needed it, it'd be him.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, he also has in his in his shop, he also has some of the class armors. He does have like the class 2 armor and class A, the class 3A armor. He has that kind of armor. Yeah. So if you would like that, you may take that or not. That's up to you.
So right now I'm wearing class 1 civilian,
Yes, you are.
which is the police armor.
Yeah, that's a D6 plus 7.
Yep.
Hmm.
I have the stats.
Okay.
But do you think it would be wise to, he's talking to Virginia, given where we're going, do you think I should swap it in for a better set? Or do you think this will suit me decently for where we're headed? I don't know what we're going to expect out there, so I just want to be prepared.
Out of all of us, she says, walking over to him and tapping his chest, you're the only one of us that is actually wearing body armor.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. So maybe you guys should take the other ones.
Oh, I'm sticking with my leather. I like to be able to move.
Yeah, that is kind of a concern for me too, is like,
Yeah.
I could definitely go for something better than my jacket, but mobility is kind of
Also, we
important.
have to think about our other team members like Chad and sister, your daughter. That they have no protection He just is
Yeah.
thinking out loud.
Oh yeah.
Do you think Chad would be able to? He looks over at Virginia. Do you think Chad would be able to wear that plate mail?
Probably.
No. She says flat out.
Fair enough.
She'll actually take the time to point at it and say, for one thing, his shoulders wouldn't fit there. His chest would break the links that hold the two plates together. And, I mean, honestly, his abs are humongous. He's a fucking mutant.
Your daughter, who has been listening to this particular part of the conversation, you hear a girlish giggle, and go, "Yeah, and he would look kind of funny in armor. Come on, guys." And Mom, why didn't you tell me you did this? Pointing to you in the little armor. She definitely
Because,
is.
honestly, it's not something that a professional woman could do.
Oh, come off it, Mom. I've been to one of these not necessarily what you did, but I technically went to a couple of in-city SCA events, and some of those people were part of the military.
Doug chimes in. I mean, I've been to many video game conventions, and there are a lot of Call of Duty outfits. I mean, mind you, they're DIY, but you know, I'm sure they got some parts from maybe their former military brethren, or maybe their family member was in the military once, or who knows. I've seen a lot.
I remember used to moderate for someone who did LARP photography, and I think one of the people at an event they photographed actually used some of their military gear as part of their outfit. So
Yeah. It's not uncommon for people to use what they have.
That is fair. And I used what I knew to become quite successful in that part.
Anyway,
but it was
anyway.
class 2 and 3A armors you had as well, right?
Yeah, for the first little bit, we did eventually get to 5th edition before. It did come out just before.
Curious how.
So what are you wanting? Are you wanting what kind of armor are you wanting there, dear heart?
Class 2 is heavy but flexible, and then class 3 is more rigid.
So do you want a class 2?
Yeah, I'll try out a class 2.
Okay, so he kind of hang on. Again, he rummages around in the back there, and he comes back. And he plops back down. He hands you a class 2 armor. The armor value on that is D6 times 2 plus 14.
6.
And you don't have to go through the thing of him tracking it down, but she'll get a class 1 armor for Izzy.
Right, and so that's
and
D6.
then
Yeah. So those two are going to be D6 plus 7.
Yeah.
So.
And then that's light encumbrance for the class 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly, this turned into the shopping episode.
I'm trying to get you to the point where you're fighting things. So
Fair enough.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm good after that.
all right.
She'll pay for it all.
Yep. That's not where I wanted to be. That's where I want to be.
Tightens the strap
Just
on- strap on
looking at
his-
the experience. Yeah, looking at the experience point of work, so that I know how much to give you guys.
Cool.
So I am going to take her and go poke. So you guys hop back on the bus. Major takes one look at you. Have a good trip. Be safe. And if you ever come back this way, if I'm still here, stop by.
We will.
I'll try and raid the armory for you at the base.
Oh, you know exactly what I was going to ask for.
You know, it's
Yeah.
All right. So you guys hop back onto the bus. I'm gonna. Yep. And boop. And so now you're on the bus. I'm gonna take you back to the opening page just so then. And so where's your next point of call?
Probably go and grab Ash's bike.
Where did you leave that?
Uh,
I thought you already brought it to the.
no, because
He abandoned it.
basically he got into the city and then ran out of charge on it, so he had to abandon it basically.
Right. Okay. So where did you leave it exactly? As you were coming into the
Probably something like that.
Okay.
Probably in an indoor place coming
Okay.
into the city or something like that.
All right. You oddly enough, as you guys are leaving the Wheaton, you're going through the different suburbs. And the very last suburb, oddly enough, has a welcome center. You know, kind of welcoming you to the suburbs and Chicago at large. And that is where you decided to stow your bike. So you pick up your bike. It is still out of power. It looks a little bit worse for wear because it has been sitting here for a few days.
Or months, maybe.
Or months. Yeah, it's actually been about 4 months.
Doug is going to
but
take
it
it
looks-
to the back of the bus and
But
try
it looks
and
like
charge
it's still.
it.
Yeah, it looks like it still runs. It just ran out of power.
Yeah. Guess if you want, we can have a look around, see if there's anything else here.
No, I mean it's a welcome center. Most of the stuff that's going to be in here, yeah, most of the stuff that's in here, it would have been like pamphlets for like the various, places as you go in the various things, and Chicago proper. There's not that much here.
And we already
And
have
if you-
enough road maps, right?
Yeah, well,
Not true.
road maps.
for the
You're-
record, Virginia still on top.
Yes, road maps. You probably need a road map leading out of the city.
Doug looks at Chad.
Well, no, Chad didn't get on the bus. It's just you and Ash. getting
So,
out.
how big is that map that you had, that leaflet map that you had of that only Chicago in the library?
I think Chicago and some of the surrounding area at least.
But we're gonna be going out of state, so we need a like a atlas grade.
Well, what you really need is you need something for like the whole state, because once you cross from Illinois into the next state, which I think is Iowa, then you'll need one for Iowa, and then you'll need one for Kansas. Not necessarily an atlas for the whole thing.
Yeah. Alright, so if we could find like maybe like a regional atlas
That would work.
that says looks
so-
through the gritty window of the thing. I see something on the bookcases, but I can't make out what it is. It might be an atlas, might be pamphlets. I can't tell. This window is very. He rubs the window. It's very smudged and dirty.
Yes, it is. I want you to roll me a perception check, both of you.
I will roll like. 22.
Well, and evil
Wow.
rolls of 18. Yeah, and evil rolls of. Well, I mean, that's an 18.
Yeah, and then acute sense is an additional 3, so
21. So you two are peering into this welcome center, and both of you spot it at the same time. There is a map in there. You just
One
have
of
to
those
get
like
it.
racks, those spinning racks.
Yeah.
well, let's.
And it looks like it's the only one left.
Should we go through the front door, or should we?
Front door should be fine.
Goes to the front door, and checks the lock, holding his ear up to the door, listening.
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll a perception?
Yes. Roll me a perception.
22. Again.
Dang!
Yes.
The door's not locked.
He's mainly listening to see if there's any like sounds or anything in here.
Oh, well, again, you're peeking in. It looks like this place has been picked over really well. But you don't see any, you don't hear any, shuffling or step throps or whatever. You don't hear that.
Enough, I'll be able to flip in, grab the map, and get out.
Yeah, the door's not locked.
It's just
Yeah.
okay. 3, 2, 1, breach. Opens the doors and doesn't throw it open, but he opens it silently and quickly enough so that Ash can run
Fair.
and grab the map and run out, and then he'll close the door behind him quickly.
That's fair.
That's pretty much what I'll do. Do you want me to
Okay.
roll a stealth?
No, all you're doing is quickly going in, picking up the map, and leaving.
Yeah. Alright.
You don't have to do that. So you two hop back on the bus. You've got your map. Where to next?
I guess, the old camp.
All right. So using your regional map, you do notice that the old camp is kind of off the highway.
Yeah.
You all also notice that the major highways, the interstate, is going to be kind of impassable with all the cars that's on it. So you may have to take
And that kind of was always the plan, to take some of the back roads.
Yeah. Initially, as you're coming out of Chicago, the roads aren't too bad because the people have, moved the cars off and stripped them down and stuff like that. But once you actually hit, as you're leaving Chicago, the cars get more and more prevalent.
Yeah.
And so before you can't go any further because of all the cars piled up on the roads, you take the first exit off, and it's a little bit better on the local roads.
Yeah.
You travel for about 30 to 40 minutes, and you reach. I actually have a map for this. I went and found one. I'm so proud of myself. There we go. I'm so proud of myself for finding this.
Where are we pulling the bus up to? I'm assuming like over here.
You're pulling the bus. Yeah, you're pulling the bus up like to. Oops, that is the wrong button. No, that's. You're pulling the bus up to like there.
Okay, there.
Yeah. So this was the old encampment. It looks like a ghost town. There's nobody here.
Virginia will come to where the hood is and kind of hop onto the hood and hop down.
Okay.
Doug is gonna
It
arm
yeah.
himself just to make sure that if anything tries to leap at us or move,
Yeah.
it's gonna go down.
Right. You kind of take in this place. This had a lot of memories for you. This was the main village where you and your dad lived. Is a little bit far off because but this was the main village. This was your home for I'm going to say for the last 4 years before the crap hit the fan. Yeah, before you got overrun, before the crap hit the fan. So yeah. Do you see lots of damage to the buildings? You see most of the you see as I said, most of the buildings have damage to it. You see like scorch marks from explosions. Just this place is in really bad shape. Just terrible shape. But you remember where your house is. It's not here. It's further back. It's not in this area. I just wanted to show you. I found a map that you guys can kind of walk through and any one of you or all of you roll me a perception check. That's 17.
No.
Okay.
Hers is 18. This is a sight thing.
Yeah, it's more of a listening.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Ash, you hear just on the edge of your perception, you hear rustling back here, which is towards your old domicile.
Well, we're not alone. I don't think so. Anyway.
No, you're not.
Yeah, this just prompts Virginia to raise her rifle to her shoulder.
Doug tightens
Yeah,
his
you-
grip around his.
Yeah, you look through your through the sight of your sniper rifle. You don't see anything.
Gentlemen, if you would step back just a couple of paces.
Hmm?
Humor me. I assume that I can at least see this car here.
Yes, you can.
She's gonna pick up a big stick on the ground,
Uh-huh.
walk over, and give the back of the car a good hard whack.
Okay.
She's trying to make noise.
Alright. That's fair.
If it's got a back windshield, she'll shatter it just to make more noise.
From where it's parked, it does, but you'd have to walk to the back of the little garage there.
Because she was trying to go. Oh, I guess she's got a break in the garage. But there's a garage door. She'll just swing on that.
Oh, yeah, there's a garage door.
Then she'll
that's-
cymbal clank away on it.
Okay. It doesn't look like it's in the best shape. Like it's been hit before, but not by somebody with what you've got, but probably like a whole body. Like maybe a zombie hit it.
Yeah. Plus, she's not trying to full force swing at it. She's like cracking it like a dinner bell, like ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yes. Very much so. After, a good 10 minutes. Let's see here. You're standing there. Let me organize my, tokens. Put you...
And if this were Zombieland, which it very quickly is becoming, she is doing the Tallahassee thing of making as much noise to drag them to herself.
Ah, well, yes, okay.
Where would we have had our armory, basically? Just wondering where, like, the weapons would have been stored here.
Yes. In point of fact, as I'm going up Blair, they would have been stored, here.
Alright.
In that particular building. Yes, that does have a door on it. I had to actually look. So you're making as much noise as possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Go ahead and do this. Oh, that is the wrong thing. I want to put this. That is what you see. Initially. How do I make this big?
Press Z.
Huh?
Z.
I click on it and then push Z?
Yep.
Okay. Wrong button. On it. Z.
Where's the shift Z?
No, it's Z. You just have to hit Z. That is what you see.
Yep.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, that is a thing.
I'm just picking it for our audience.
Well, looks like it's about time to put William H. Macy out.
Yes. So. Okay, Virginia.
Yeah.
You see this thing.
Yeah. She's going to drop her mallet and put the rifle up to her shoulders. And let's see what happens.
Ash will probably keep an eye and ear out for his father.
Well, yeah, let's see here. Woohoo! Yeah. You hit him. Oh, I need to look up that too. The success table. Oh crap, where is it? Damn it, I wish this had a way to look up stuff that's easier. What's the fear table? There it is. There's the outcome table. Okay. So, well, this is something else we found out. The outcome table. You got a 15, which is the 4th level. In combat, increase the damage rolled by 1 before applying the multiplier.
Okay. Oh, how many success levels did I get?
You're at the 4th level. You get you.
So 9 times 4.
9 times 4 is
Not 20.
hey, not 20.
36.
36. Okay. Yeah, you hit center mass. He's still coming towards you.
Isn't he a persistent bastard? He said, she'll rack another one.
Yeah. Okay, so, let's see here. Take that one and just go ahead and delete that one. While this is going on, three more zombies appear.
Oh, good. Jill Valentine had children with poison ivy.
Something like that, yes. Okay, so I've just had them show up. He has moved. It is now y'all's turn.
I will probably take aim and try and take a shot at him.
All right. Go for it, dude.
And this is, of course, with the 9mm, so...
Okay, so that is 10. That is first level, which is adequate. It does normal damage, or it... What do normal damage. I mean, it's obvious that you shot him, but he doesn't appear to be going down.
Alright.
Doug!
Yep.
What do you
Doug
do?
is going to take his. He's gonna first move forward and
Uh,
kind of come up alongside the back of Virginia, kind of
Uh-huh.
like squeezing between the two. Kind of. I know it's not capable, but he's gonna put his rifle between the two so he can shoot. He's gonna target the big guy,
uh-huh.
and he is going to fire 3 bursts from his SMG.
Okay. Now, you know, you remember last time what
Yeah, scale down. 1,
Yep.
2. First shot. Alright.
you attack with a pipe bomb?
No, not pipe bomb, sorry. My bad. Clicked the wrong one. My bad. Ignore that. Pipe
Pipe
bomb's
bomb
not...
times 4!
No. Here we go.
I choose
what-
you, Peep Bomb.
Yep.
That's what I meant to roll, my bad.
That's fine. Let's see, that's a 12. Your attack does normal damage.
Yeah, that's the first shot.
Mm-hmm.
Second shot. -1.
You still end up hitting, but that's
Yeah.
a 14?
Yep.
Were you aiming to hit a specific body part? Or were you just shooting?
He's shooting. He's not aiming.
Okay. Okay.
And
So-
third shot.
Okay. So the first one hits. Second one, which is a -1, hits. The third one, which is a -2, hits. The fourth one, which is a -3, hits.
Yeah. Yep.
5. All right.
Yeah.
He appears not to be going down, and he is advancing. And these lovelies are advancing.
Okay, guys. He's like thinking to himself as his hand slowly reaches for the pipe bomb.
Yeah.
And that's his turn.
So now you have these individuals. Okay, they've moved. They haven't exactly attacked you yet,
Mhm.
but they are moving. Virginia, what do you do?
She is going to, let go of the rifle because it's slung
Mm-hmm.
and pull her pistol,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna aim at the guy's head.
Okay. Let's see. Actually aiming at somebody's head that does other things. Nope, not in that direction. Yeah, not in that direction. In this direction. So you're aiming for the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So I want you to take a -5 to hit if you're targeting the head.
Okay.
Wow. -5 off of that.
No, I took 5 off.
You took 5 off?
Yeah, it's that I took her skill rating off, which was 5.
Ah, okay, that's fair. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna need you to die now.
You shot this guy in the head, and he's still moving.
Yeah, at that point, she's reached her hand back for the pipe bomb.
Okay. Ash, what do you want to do? You've just seen lots of shots go into your father, and he's not going down. And at this point, he does start speaking to you. Ash, my boy, come to me. What do you do? Evil?
Let me see here. If I was gonna take... What would I do to add a modifier onto an attack?
Like, what kind of modifier were you?
Like if I wanted to have a penalty kind of thing.
What? It depends on what you want to do. I can tell you what kind of penalty is.
I was thinking about trying to take a couple more shots at him,
Okay.
but
If you're doing like a multiple shot, then the first shot would be normal. The second one would be a -1.
but I was thinking also because I guess willpower thing too as well. But yeah,
Hey, you want to roll? Why would you want to roll willpower? He just spoke to you.
yeah, I think I will just to see if he's able to bring himself to make
Do
the
the
attack.
To do the dirty deed, as it were.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, dear. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I think you missed.
Hit one, missed the other. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
All right. Yeah, that'll be it. I think.
All right. So that's your go. Well, Doug, this thing has been shot at and shot at and shot at, and it's not. He is not going down for nothing.
He says, he shouts, "Frag out!" and throws the pipe bomb.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. And I have to roll for the big boom.
The big boom.
Alright. Roll.
Wow, that's almost exactly what you rolled the last time.
Yep.
You only used one of those, right?
Yes, so now I'm gonna mark it as 3 of 2.
Okay. Where were you throwing it? Were you throwing it behind him? Were you throwing it
At
here?
him.
At him?
Well, like, I was throwing it right there, so like right behind him,
Okay.
like so that it hits these in the radius.
Okay,
Blast.
that's fair. Alright.
Yeah.
So, see, 13. You weren't aiming for a specific body part, so. Mm-hmm. And these lovelies who all took. Yep, okay. So the 3 in the back look like they've taken a little bit of damage. This guy, at this point, has now rocked up onto Virginia.
Yep. She is getting ready to throw down. Let's go.
Okay.
At least he's going after her and not the 2 boys.
That is very true. And he takes out his claws.
She's gonna shout run as she goes to defend herself.
Okay. Does a 12 hit you? First of all. Ah.
It does not matter. Yeah, her last words to the 2 of them is run.
Yep. How much hit points did you have, my dear?
40. Beat me by 10.
Okay. So this is what you two see. She says run. This particular individual does a quick slash across her midsection, and she drops.
Doug instinctively pivots as he's running, spins around,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to switch his gun from semi-auto to full auto. And on his next turn, he's gonna like fire off at least a full clip.
Right. The 3 in the back. Let's see. Hard. Damn.
Maybe a little too hard.
Maybe. Okay. So that is his turn. That's their turn. To Virginia, unfortunately, you are dying.
Now,
You're not quite dead yet, but you are dying. He's going to ignore you for a minute and a half.
Yeah.
It's now the two boys' turn. Damn. Let's see, you only hit, what, twice?
Think so.
Yeah, you only hit twice. Because the other two went wild.
Yeah.
And he is still up.
All
You have
right.
another pipe bomb, Doug?
Okay, I'm going to have Doug roll me your zombie lore.
Zombie lore,
Before
sure.
you, yeah.
That
boy.
is fair. Those abilities. Myth and Ethos.
I think you might have done it.
16.
Okay.
What do I glean from this encounter?
You know from zombie lore that there are some zombies that just the only way that they go down is if you hack them into itty bitty pieces or you throw them into a vat of acid.
Okay.
And that's exactly what he is.
Great.
Alright, so this is what's... He looks over at Ash. We got what we... I remember this video game way back in the day that I used to play called Primeval. It had a boss in it called the Parasite, and basically what we're dealing with is a parasitic infested creature that... Okay, you've played it, okay, fair.
That, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We need to cut him down to size, literally. I don't have another pipe bomb. I gave you yours. I used mine. He just lets loose with his firearm and says, I'm gonna try and get as many bullets in him as I can, but we're gonna have to fall back.
Can I have a last ditch action?
We're going to get to you in just a minute.
As he moves forward to grab and drag Virginia away from the zombie, but at the same time spraying and praying.
Spraying and praying? Okay, that's fair. That is very fair.
If I can, I'd like to try and help him drag Virginia back as well.
Alright.
Okay.
So first
I'm
off,
going to have you, Douglas, roll me a strength.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to add whatever Ash's strength is to that. So that's a 15 plus whatever Ash's.
Modifier.
Yeah, you neither one of you have a problem dragging the dying Virginia.
As Doug is dragging with one hand and firing with the other, he is going to say,
I want you to actually do the firing as you two are.
Alright.
Remember, you guys are going to be moving slower because you're dragging her away.
Yep. Alright. You might want to call this into Chad, and we might need more reinforcements.
He's gonna try and wiggle free from the pair.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6 shots.
Alright, so the first one, let's see, 1, 2, those two don't hit. Because that would be an 8, that would also be that would be a 7.
Yep.
The next one is minus, well, that's a -1, that's a -2, that's a -3, that still hits. The next one is a -4, it still hits. The next one is a -5, it hits.
Yep.
Level 6.
Yep.
12, 8, 4, so 24, 24, 48.
Well, yeah, okay. 48, did you say?
Yeah.
48
Okay.
damage. As he fires off the last shot, he lets go of Virginia's arm, hits his radio, and says, "We need backup. Man down, man down."
Okay.
Yeah, now she just has to try and weekly break free of Ash.
Weekly break free of Ash. Yes, I quite understand that. I am going to go.
Because her free hand is reaching for the pipe bomb.
Oh yeah, I understand that. Hang on a second. As you're saying this, coming off of the bus is your wonderful samurai. I'm going to let him do this. I need to pull up his character. Oh, come on. Thank you. It's the hand weapon swords that I'm rolling up. I'm doing stuff with, right?
Yes.
As I'm moving that over. That over. No, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing.
There should be the combat, just
Yeah.
like our.
Yeah, it's the katana. That's what I'm doing. Wow. Okay.
Yep, that's katana.
Yeah, that's a katana. Let's see. Oh, wait, nope. Throughout all of this, your dad Ash is still talking to you. He's saying things like, "Come with me, boy. Those men in that place gave me such gifts, such gifts." He wanted to know where I was that night. Yeah.
Where? What place?
Those men took me to a compound. They gave me such gifts. I want to share my gifts with you, son.
I don't want them.
Yep. Okay. So, what are you doing, Ash? After this lovely little exchange?
Probably gonna.
You gonna shoot some more?
No. I'm gonna try and. I want to focus on Virginia
Okay.
because I don't really have a slashing weapon.
Right.
So I'm not really all that effective against him if
Mhm.
what Doug is saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna try and focus on getting Virginia to safety.
All right. So that's what you're doing. He did that. These three are. All they're doing is, very slowly moving up.
I'll be right back.
Okay. He is going to. Let's see how much. Oh. Okay.
Remind me, what does endurance points do?
You would have to ask me that. Turns points. I don't remember off the top of my head. Well, let me go and let me go back and peek, because that is something that I need to look at. Skills. Right. Contacts. Come on, show me the. Endurance points. I found it. Endurance points measures the character's ability to withstand fatigue and exertion before collapsing.
Okay.
Yeah. The more endurance points the character has, the longer he can run, lift things, swim, that sort of things.
Okay.
Okay? I am trying to decide. No, he's just gonna stand there. While he looks at the two of you. So yeah, Virginia,
Yep.
you're gonna try to get out of this, right?
She is, yeah. She's going for her pipe bomb. She's gonna sit at the guy's feet and let it go off.
Okay.
You want this guy You want this guy dissected into pieces? That's the easiest way to do it. And it keeps the rest of them alive.
Yes, it does. So
Yeah.
go for it, dude.
Yep. I don't have to look up the explosives. I assume it's a dex thing.
For explosives,
Yeah.
I think he actually has his programmed in. Let me peek at the. see here. He threw it.
Yeah, she's not throwing it. She's just lighting it. I guess she doesn't have to throw it.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she's gonna shout "run" as she lights it.
Well, actually, at this point, what comes out is not run. It's kind of a.
Yes.
Yeah, you're kind of moaning yourself.
No, but they can all see her physically lighting the thing.
Mm-hmm. Raiden. It's probably gonna run in the other direction. Run this way.
What is the range on the pipe bombs anyway?
For the defensive ones like he has, it does express with yard radius. At ground zero, it's like for the most damage, it's 2 yards. At general damage, it's 6 yards, and at maximum range or the least amount of damage, it's 10 yards.
So then,
You're all gonna have to run.
Yeah, you're going to have to run.
Here's another question. Does Virginia have a dodge skill? Just curious.
No. Because she was the ranged person. She wasn't meant to get up close and personal.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Dodge would also apply to try and, like, taking cover from gunfire and stuff, too. But...
The answer is no, she doesn't.
Okay.
These were last stand weapons to begin with. Let her have her last stand, damn it.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I would like you to continue because I like this character.
Yeah.
I am, like, realistically, she is not surviving this.
Does she not? Does she not want to survive this? Because then you'll be leaving the daughter without a mom.
It's not that she doesn't want to survive this.
Ah.
She is over her stress. She needs a surgeon. None of us are surgeons.
True.
She has her entrails spilling out on the dirt.
That is true.
She is not living through this.
That is also true.
She knows this.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, this is ground zero. This is the defensive?
Yes.
Okay. Because I just looked at that.
Yeah.
Now, given that this is the squares on here, well, I don't know what the scale is for the squares. If a bomb, shell, grenade explodes in direct contact with the target, ground zero damage is doubled against that target.
They're 5-foot squares, so it is about 1.5 yards between her and Zombie Man.
Right. Okay.
Yes, but you have to be 10 yards away from Virginia.
Because she's the one dropping it at her feet. Essentially.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
She's dropping it at her feet.
Technically, she's holding it up to Zombie Man as a gift.
Oh, yeah. Hence the reason why Raiden went behind the three there, because I think that's far enough away.
Should be just. But if you think for a second that she is okay with leaving her daughter without parents, you are sorely mistaken. It's either this or none of them make it to her.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's true. That is very, very true.
Fine then.
Kenny's not back yet, is he? No, it doesn't look like it. No, he just went inactive, which means in a few minutes he's going to get moved to the AFK.
Great.
Great. Where is he?
I mean, at the very least, you can move him.
Hello.
There you are.
Hi. What's going on?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So, Virginia is doing a last-ditch effort. She is taking her incinerating bomb and basically lighting it and telling you guys to run.
Okay.
Or gurgling the word run.
Well, gurgling the word run. So what do you do?
He is going to grab the pipe bomb out of her hand because he knows
It's lit.
No, it's lit, dear heart.
He says, "You idiot," and drops her hand. It says, "Take cover!" as he like runs and dives for behind this bush over here.
Go ahead and roll.
Yep.
Damn.
For the record, Kenny, there was no saving her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need me to roll? Athletics or something?
No.
No. Damn.
Oh, roll for the pipe bomb. Got it.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's see. You said that was, the pipe bomb was within what?
A yard and a half.
A yard and a half? Well, it's at his feet. Is it going to hit well, no, that's 10 feet.
Yeah, it'll hit those two. It'll hit those three as well, just with less damage.
Okay, so,
Their damage is actually general damage, so... Oh, shite. I didn't even roll that right.
You didn't?
I didn't roll the damage right.
Okay, so re-roll it.
Because I rolled it at 24, it should have been at 30.
Right.
There you go.
Say yay, yay, yay! Okay!
That's more appropriate.
Hey, that is more appropriate.
That's
With
fair.
that, the last thoughts going through your head, Virginia, is other than I got the bastard, is I hope my daughter will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And those are your last thoughts. He goes, damn. Oop, that is not the right button.
He is now in pieces.
Yes. He is now in pieces. Now, that was him. You said the three in the back, take less
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah,
How much less damage?
not as much as you would. They...
Yep.
Mhm.
7 times 20.
There we and that button. There.
Missing a red X.
Yeehaw, and goes, so what do we do about her?
What's
She
happening?
died a hero's death.
Sorry, I'm lagging. Can you hear me?
Kenny?
I don't think so, no.
No, he wandered from away from his camera. I can't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
My usual, please.
what?
Well,
What did you say? Okay. I didn't even understand that. I couldn't hear him.
Probably wasn't talking to us.
I'm good.
Probably not. What?
I'm back.
Okay. Um. So you bury your father and Virginia.
Yeah. Plus side, you don't have to deal with a psychopath anymore.
Yeah. I probably would radio for her daughter to come out and kind of.
At this point, since we no longer have a Virginia, Katie, I will let you do the honor of playing your daughter, at least for this last bit of the episode.
Okay, fair enough.
It just makes a lot more sense. Ah, yes, it's. Thank you. So, Izzy, you've
Yeah.
been called by the people on the bus that something has happened to your mom.
Yeah, at first she's like, oh, honestly, it can't be that bad. You guys are such drama.
Oh.
And there sits your mother in, well, pieces.
Mom? Okay, guys, this really isn't funny.
If only.
Raiden kind of looks at you. It's not a joke. We're not laughing. She self-sacrificed so then we could still stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, she is just collapsed into her.
Yeah, that's kind of what that's kind of what I thought. At this point, the professor now has basically followed you at Izzy off of the bus, and has also noticed the scene, and stands next to you, Izzy. Gently puts a hand on your shoulder as you're sobbing.
Yeah, the only thing that is intelligible that she is saying is, I'm the only one left.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she just does that for a while.
Right. Yeah. Chad also gets out of the bus. After a little bit, Chad also gets off of the bus. Followed hotly by O'Toole. These two walk off the bus. Chad looks at the situation, looks at a crying mess of Izzy, and goes, "So, what are we doing, dudes?"
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep going.
You think that's what your mom would have wanted?
Are you kidding me? she would look at you all, slap you all in the faces, tell you to suck it up, Buttercup, and get the fuck back on that bus.
Yeah.
Do you think we should bury her first?
Yeah.
Doug silently goes back to the bus, grabs the shovel, and says, I feel like, well, I have no words for this. It's my pipe bomb that did this to her. As he hands you the shovel, Izzy.
Yeah.
To it, Raiden goes, yeah, it might have been your pipe bomb, Doug, but it was that pipe bomb that got rid of the big zombie. You know, the one that you guys couldn't kill. So technically, she saved us.
Yes, but at what cost?
Would have been a long,
At
costly
a cost, at a cost she was willing to pay, as he says, walking slowly over to her, taking the dog tags off.
That's
What's left.
Actually, oddly enough, that was one of the things that didn't get blown up into a million pieces.
Yeah. She's not going to clean them off or anything, but she's going to put them around her own neck.
Right. These are your mom's dog tags.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, it's probably a surprise she didn't jump on a grenade long ago.
Yeah.
well, this is Chad going, well, it looks like she did a good job of taking care of you and making sure you were okay.
Yeah. I wish I could say that, but honestly, she wasn't around much when I was growing up.
Chad nods.
Military mom, you know.
Well, that just means that you were a military brat. And he's saying that more of a, not in a mean way.
Kind of a teasing.
Yeah.
Joking.
Yeah, kind of a teasing, joking, trying to put a smile on your face.
She does get a weak smile.
Oh.
And yeah, she'll go about the task of
And you bury both the dad, who's, by the way, the dad's name, I came up with this while we were nattering, Nathan was your dad's name, Ash.
Aw, that's gonna put a thorn in my side. Because I know who you're referring to from our Sunday game, and I okay.
Well, no, that was just a name. It was randomly chosen for me.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, so you bury both Virginia Romero and Nathan Joyce kind of side by side. That note, I'm going to take that and go boop. As she's now buried, and we don't need to have her out there anymore.
nope.
Boop. Just all of you are standing around the grave, saying your goodbyes to this woman who came into your lives, who's very military, kept you more or less on the same path, and kept you all focused. Could have been was a bitch quite a few times, but saved your life.
Needed.
Was needed, but also saved your life quite a few times with her fantastic military training.
As all
And
these
her use of guns.
montages of scenes of her flash by on the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah,
Both the good and the bad and the funny and everything.
right.
Oh god, she got the T-Dog.
Yep.
Uh,
And as the sun isn't, I mean, you guys left early in the morning. This is just past noon. As the sun is just passing its zenith, you all, unless you wanted to raid this camp,
I was thinking, yeah, let's load up, take whatever's left that we can
Yep.
use.
what was in the storage room that I pointed out to you was it was you were asking for about weapons.
Yeah.
There's not exactly weapons in there anymore, but there is plenty of ammo
Yeah.
for the various guns you all have.
Doug, in
I will
honor
say
of Virginia and Nathan, he's going to look around for any scraps of like wood or anything that he can like etch into. He's
I
gonna
mean, yes, there's plenty of wood in this area from
he's gonna make a
Mark their
honorary
graves.
mark
Yeah,
their
mark-
graves and have a
mark
note
their
on them.
graves.
Yeah,
Oh.
and say in
Yeah.
honor of a valiant hero.
Yeah, that's fair. And with that, you all sadly go back to the bus. Chad starts up the bus. And y'all, get on the bus and head out for the open road to Topeka, Kansas. When we start our next season, it is a road trip.
Yeep.
It is a road trip. You
For
guys
the-
will.
I was gonna say, for the record, I don't feel bad because if you read the book, it basically says this game is a meat grinder.
Yes, yes, it is. I would like to. I do want to say, as you all get onto the bus and head out, that is where the final fade to black, our season ends. But I am going to say this, or rather, I will say this to my good friend Katie in confidence.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that is usually my go-to move if I'm in a combat heavy RPG. If I'm like, no, I'm gonna die, I'm
Mhm.
taking people with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just put something in your DM, Gerard. Yes, very much so. And that's something that you and I can discuss later down the road.
Yeah.
That particular thing. That will be something that between me and my very good friend Katie.
And I'll have a new character for next season. It'll be fun.
Yay!
And
now I
that's-
have to
and
do
that's-
new overlays. Yay!
Yeah, I was expecting someone to die in this particular.
I was expecting
Uh,
someone to die, and I didn't know it was gonna be.
You really should have.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
She literally threw herself at everything so you guys wouldn't have to.
Exactly. Exactly.
And as we fade to black, one thing I want to do to lighten the mood is
Mm,
next time on Shadows of Remnants, Season 2.
mm.
Hey, Chad, I think you missed your exit.
What do you mean?
It's behind us, like, it's been 5 minutes.
There's
Yes.
another exit. There's another exit.
You
We're
should
making-
have told him that 5 minutes ago then.
Well, I wasn't. I was just looking at the map, and Evil, Ash, you're supposed to be paying attention to the map. I'm holding the map. And, oh, goddamn. Now we have to turn around and look out for the zombie ahead.
Brains!
And then it cuts to
Actually-
black and rolls the credits.
And no, actually, the zombie doesn't go brains. The zombie goes moving right along. Sorry, I had to.
At least it didn't go baby shark doo 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 baby shark doo 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 doo.
No,
Yeah.
baby brain.
Yes. At any rate, that is where our lovely, lovely season ends. I had a really good time DMing this. Next Saturday, we're going to be going back to our little blue box.
Yes.
Yeah.
The following Sunday, get ready, because we're going to be going back where it all started. With Heroes Core,
Back to,
Season
you mean
3.
back to Realms?
No.
Yeah.
Heroes Core, Season 3, New Genesis continues.
Ah, yes, but that's in 2 weeks, not next week.
I mean,
Yeah.
in all fairness, like from season 2 on, Anthem would have been the place of origin of all the mess.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I will completely agree with that.
Yeah, who
Any
knows,
rate-
maybe we might reboot the series. That's up to chat. If you want to see Realms Reawakened, let us know in chat or in our DMs if you are on a Discord server, and let us know what you think. Or comment down in the comment section below on YouTube if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube later on. And we'll see you next time. And always, keep an eye on where you put your brain, and remember, always be empowered to play. Bye,
Now we
everyone.
sign off. Hold on. Okay.
We needed to sign off.
Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm PA Kenny USA, AKRT Studios, your production survivor. And I'm gonna pass it over that way. Go Evil.
Ah. Yes.
I am Evil Intent. I play Ash, and yeah.
I'm Katie Wynn. I played a corpse.
No, you didn't. You played Virginia.
She became a
Played a
corpse.
hero.
That's
Yes.
fair.
You played a hero who became a corpse.
Yep.
That is also fair. Um,
And not a superhero, but maybe would be one day. In our minds, you are a superhero.
yeah. And yeah, go Trish, do things.
Okay. And I have been your wonderful zombie master for this entire season. I have enjoyed playing this game. At least now I can avoid eating brains to improve immersion. Are you saying that you're zombies, Lemon? I also stream Tuesday through Friday from 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time to 5 p.m. So please come join me over there.
There it goes. Do the thing, please.
Play the thing.
There we go. No, sorry, it's just lag. There
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes. There you go.
And as I said, next week we'll be going back to the little blue box.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, so sorry to jump the gun, literally, and maybe avoid a explosion from a pipe bomb that I may have thrown into the chat. We'll see you next time in a time and place. Till then, be empowered to play, and always keep an eye on where you put your brain. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
And
All right.
Do you lie awake at night? Are you afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here.
Stay tuned after the show because we'll be raiding into one of our close allies. Thanks for joining us here on Shadows of Remnants, Season 1 Finale. We'll see you next time, and always, watch out for the hordes.